Hi, I'm Yusef. Demon Media's here in Duffy's bar on the first day of Dave's Leicester Comedy Festival. We're joined by Stephen Bailey.
Hi, Dave. You alright?
I'm right. How are you, Steve? Stephen?
No, not Steve. That's my 50-year-old perverted uncle.
Okay, so just Stephen.
Stephen.
For the purpose of this.
Not because I like him a dick, just because I feel like Steve is a creepy person.
I know a lot of Steves. They're not creepy.
Yeah,
people.
they're creepy.
Should we talk about comedy?
Maybe.
We should.
We can talk about Steve's. I don't mind.
Well, we'll talk about Steve's later on when these cameras go off. But for now,
Okay.
we should probably talk about comedy because you're performing your show here tonight, Unwritten.
Yes, I am.
Can you tell us what it's about?
So the show is basically my breakup album because I broke up with a boy, and last year I did a show called Power Couple. So isn't that a twist for this year? Now, like last year was all about being in love, and then this year's like about him being a dick.
So you do a show basically directly related to your life. So
Yeah.
what about when you get married?
Well, then other things will happen. We'll adopt little babies, they'll do shit, I'll have to talk about that. Basically, I talk about anything that happens because I feel like A, it's funnier, and B, I can't write a joke. Like, other people can be like, "Brum-tsh." I just have a lot of funny
Anecdotes.
Exactly.
Stories.
I wouldn't even call them anecdotes, I'd say I just have a little gossip and people find it quite funny.
So, I mean, is this your first time in Leicester then today?
Mm-hmm. Well, I've gigged here before, but it's my first time at the festival doing my show.
So, I mean, we were talking about this earlier. What do you think of the city? And don't say anything that we were saying earlier.
Oh, okay.
Your own opinion on...
In my opinion, Leicester is lovely as a city.
That wasn't even dubbed as well. That was...
Yeah, that was my mouth moved. It is a lovely, vibrant city with lots going on.
And it didn't even matter that we'd lost a city of culture or anything. That's...
Listen, here's the thing. Leicester is what Leicester is. And I'm just here for the comedy and the hot boys. There's a lot of hot guys, actually. Like, I was walking through the bar before, and I was like, hello, Mr. Island. Like, the boys are pretty here.
It turned out to be me. I mean, that was awkward when we started.
I mean, it was awkward when you had my pants down before the interview. I was like, Yusef, I'm trying to be professional. And you were like,
well,
no,
I thought we were relaxing beforehand.
Well, yeah, it did.
Did it not help?
I quite liked it.
Right, so I want to know. I've got a quote. I bring up many quotes.
Oh, no.
You said this yourself. You said you were put on this planet as a joke. Why do you think that?
Because, like, idiotic thing. Like, when I was 8, my dad took me along for an audition of Annie.
Right.
To play the role of Annie.
I can see it with the hair a little bit.
Well,
maybe.
I know, but obviously, like, I come out, I've got this bloody voice, I've got this hair, I'm very camp, and I try not to be.
I didn't even know this.
I know. Some people are like, are you straight? And I'm like, yeah. And then other people come up to me and be like, oh, what can I get you to drink, madam? So, I have a few issues. But I honestly think God, or Jesus, or whoever is out there, Zeus, put me on here as a joke.
But what sort
Or
of...
to wind my dad up. I feel like my dad might have done something really bad, and so they were like, okay, we know how to get him back.
Well, what sort of situations have you got yourself into that you'd say your life is ridiculous?
Well, I mean, it's nothing like that, like melodramatic. It's just everything. Well, actually, everything does feel like a drama. Like when I was younger, like and I was trying to climb up a tree, it took like 6 people to help me get up the tree, and then no one would help me get down, so I'd end up stuck in a tree.
These people weren't your friends, were they?
Well, they were supposed to be. We're still in touch.
What does that say about they helped you get up and they never took you down?
Yeah, it says that they didn't want me to come down.
Exactly, and you're still in touch.
Yeah, they're all right.
You might need some new... Do you want to be friends? We could be friends if you want.
All lovers.
All that.
I'm only interested in lovers right now. I have friends. Well, why
What's
don't we
that?
just talk about it now? The world needs to know.
Because I've got some more questions.
Well, I have some questions. Where would you take me on our first date?
Well, wherever you want to go. I think I treat
Well,
it
that's-
casually.
If
I think what I do...
How casual?
I would take it first date. You don't want to spend too much money, okay? Because
What?
you don't know how into them you are. If you spend loads of money on a huge...
But you're really
romantic-
into me.
Well, obviously I am.
So,
But
where
I
would
don't
you
know.
take me
I
when
don't
you're
know if
really
it's
into me?
reciprocated. So first date, I'll just go for a coffee, like get to know each other. If we already know each other before we start dating, I'll take you for a nice meal.
Okay, so if we were going on a date tomorrow, would I get a meal or would I get coffee?
Okay, well we've had this already.
So I'm going to get a meal.
Yeah, well I take her to a nice little Italian, not Pizza Express,
Yeah,
not one of the big
thank you.
ones, one of the sort of nice little
Like
quiet
independent,
that no
quiet
one knows
corner,
about. And then
hand job under the table.
exactly. Well, maybe at the end of the meal.
Yeah.
That would be dessert.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe I'd buy the wine as well. That would
You'd
be...
even pay for the wine.
Exactly. Are you red or
You
white?
students. I am white because red makes me need to number 2.
Ah, see, I'm red.
Well, you'll have to buy a bottle of each.
I'm a big spender. That's
That was brave. You've got that on tape. So for all your other lovers.
Oh Christ! Why did I say that?
And so then would we go to the cinema or would we go back to yours?
Well, we'll see how the date goes. If we're having a bottle each, if you're having white, I'm having a red.
Yeah.
Then after a bottle of wine, I'm going to.
We'll probably be ready for
business time.
business.
You know.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
I put out quite quick.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm a lady.
Okay. I actually do have some proper questions I was going to
sorry.
ask you. I got sidetracked. I was looking into your eyes.
It's my eyes.
I lose myself.
It's the
a
big
little
baby
bit.
blues.
Exactly.
And the ginger hair. Just like Lindsay Lohan.
Well, not Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay
now,
Lohan when she was in
before.
Mean Girls and Hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
that
now
Lindsay
she's
Lohan.
like, well, we won't say because we're on camera.
Exactly.
A drug whore.
That we can edit that out. It's fine.
Allegedly. So you don't have to edit it now. Saved your job.
There we go. Well, I want to know actually because I've been scrolling the internet doing a bit of research on you.
Oh no.
Not on Tinder.
Did you find that tape?
I found a tape, but that was
it the tape?
I was opening private browsing, if that's any clue, like incognito browsing. That's where I found the tape. But in normal,
I've lost weight since then, haven't I?
you look very slim actually.
Thank you.
I can tell. But in normal browsing, you've got on your YouTube channel. Were you on the right stuff at some point? This perplexed me.
Okay.
Like,
so before when I very first moved to London,
yeah.
and I had no money, I worked on the right stuff.
What did you do on the right stuff?
So I just did like productions, so I was behind the scenes, did all the admin, and then like it was actually like through that I was encouraged to do stand up.
Did you meet Mr. Wright himself?
Oh yeah, I love Matthew Wright. He's honestly one of my favourite people. He really, really is. I talk about him in the show.
Oh, so we have to stay tuned.
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually reveal anything here because that would give away any spoilers about the show.
Buy a ticket.
Although, as well as looking through a YouTube channel, I found we have a shared interest. You say when you see ladies naked, you don't know what to do, like you're confused.
Yes.
I have the
find about this.
Well, that's on your YouTube channel.
Okay.
And I have the same problem as well. When I see ladies naked, I just sort of panic and sweat. So I feel like we could get along quite well.
I once was with a lady.
Congratulations.
Let's say, thank you. I know, that's what my dad said. I was like, thank you. And I felt seasick the whole way through.
See, I feel seasick for about 5 minutes and then most of it is over.
So why are you with ladies instead of men then?
Because I'm not attracted to men. Except you.
Is that right? Thank you.
You might be the one exception.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Is
Well,
that because you
I'll
think I
be
look
the
like a lady?
No, you don't look a lady at all.
Well, that's really
You have a
good as
little bit.
well.
You have a little bit of stubble.
I know, a little bit. I think I missed it this morning.
Although you are wearing foundation, if I'm not wrong.
No, I always look this young and fresh.
Oh, I'm wearing foundation.
Are you really?
It's for the cameras.
You really?
No, of course I'm not.
Me
My
neither.
face would be a lot better than this if I was wearing foundation.
I think your face is good enough, but only a true love would say that.
Oh, thank you.
I know. It's okay.
Well, actually, it is Valentine's Day next Thursday.
So
next
is that
Friday,
you inviting me back?
That's me asking what your plans were initially.
Oh, I'm doing a gig. I'm so bitter and twisted by this whole love thing at the minute.
Oh, where's
Just
is that back?
kidding.
Is that back in London?
Yeah, back in London. I'm hosting a cabaret night.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, I mean it's for couples, so I want to kill myself.
Oh,
But it should be fun.
would you like me to come down and?
Oh my god, and then
accompany
take
you?
me out afterwards.
Yeah,
That'd be
if you-
so nice.
Because I feel really bad as a single man if you're going down to host a couples night. That would be enough to.
Well, it's like telling jokes about being bitter and twisted to people in couples. I should have been doing this last year when I was in love. I was busy getting fat. That's what love does to you.
You don't look fat. You
Well,
really-
now I've lost some weight.
Well, I mean,
You're so bad at this.
I am.
You're
This
so
is why.
bad
This
at
is
wooing
why.
me.
This is why I panic in front of ladies.
So why? So what happens is like they get their breasts out and you cry.
It's a little bit. There's no shame in climaxing. That's all right.
So I really want a boy to cry when he climaxes within me. I think it's so sexy.
You
I
might
want
be
them
the
to
only
do
person
it.
who thinks that.
No, because I don't want them to be like, why have we just done that? I want them to be like, you're so beautiful. Like when a baby is born.
I think I'd quite like to be serenaded after making love.
Would you? Okay, well I'll sing to you after we've penetrated.
Not after we penetrate. After we finished.
You mean, what, when we break up?
No, I mean
When you've ejaculated?
Yeah, and you obviously.
Okay.
I always
So-
have people finish first. I'm polite.
Are you really?
I'm a bit of a gentleman, yeah.
So you panic when you see it, but you're still...
I plough
You can
through.
still plough
I
through.
plough through, determined. So
Do you have a lucky lady right now?
I'm playing my cards. I might see what happens.
So I'm just one of many.
You're one of many, but you play your cards right tonight, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
How excited you got? Where's your best chat-up line, out of curiosity?
Go out with me or else.
That sounds more threatening than anything.
It's supposed to be.
But
Listen, this is what I hate. This is what I hate about today, right, this day and age. Everyone's kind of like seeing each other or playing the field or seeing if someone better is out there.
Right.
First of all, if you're with me, there's no one better out there. Second of all, if it gets to about 6 weeks, we're going to have to do something about this. So I will say to you, in a Wetherspoons, be my boyfriend or never see me again. And then you're going to panic and be like, well, I don't never want to see you again, so I'll be your boyfriend.
In a Wetherspoons, of all places.
Yeah, Gary was romantic.
Do you want to talk about comedy at any point?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I've only got a few more questions.
Get the job at hand.
Yeah. What would, if you had to describe your comedy in a sentence or two, how would you describe it? Selling it to the many viewers we have.
I would say it is inappropriate, so Good. Don't come if you're religious.
Good.
I'm definitely for everyone, but definitely the gays and the girls. I love the gays and the girls in my audience, because then you can push it a bit more. Gays and girls are a bit more like if I want to talk about anal bleaching, the gays and girls are all over that, whereas the straights cram up a bit, they get a little...
Anally tight.
Yeah, and they... Exact. Yeah, but at least afterwards, like, the poo just slips out. And I would say it's not smart humour, but I would say it's like observational, everyday. It's more like having a gossip, I think, with a friend. That's how I would describe me.
Do you not think like, if you were performing to an all-straight audience, do you not think that would be a bit more of like a challenge?
Well, let me tell you, I did Essex last Sunday, and it was full of like bald-headed, meat-headed men, and I was like, I'm going to die harder than I've ever died in my life. And it was the best gig I've done in ages. It was so good.
You still get those nice surprises.
Yeah, like, I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise, but every now and again, like I say, boys get scared around me.
I'm not scared.
Straight
I'm perfectly
boys.
relaxed. I mean, my arms are actually
I know, but we're
better
basically...
body language, so.
Oh.
I realised I had my arms folded.
Yeah, you were looking a bit scared, but now I'm like, I feel
relaxed.
like we may as well put on a movie, get some popcorn.
Yeah.
Don't keep your top on for me.
I probably should though for
just
these guys all here.
They want it off.
Yeah.
The people of Leicester don't want your top on.
That's really. Oh, thank you. You've made my day.
But you've not took it off.
So well, I'm not going to take it off on camera. I have some limits.
You don't have any limits.
Not when these guys go.
So you'll take it off when they've gone. Maybe. Boys, clear out. Off
right.
You go. Leave the camera rolling.
I'm gonna round it off then, so you can undress me.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna. I feel it's just.
Do I get to do it, or are you gonna do it? Like, are you just gonna do it with a sexy dance, or should I just come over and?
Depends what you prefer.
I quite like sexy dance.
It probably won't be very sexy if I try.
That makes it sexier.
Struggling young men trying to undress.
That's exactly how I like it.
Right. Well, last but not least, then, so these guys can clear off and we can start this. I'm asking this sort of question to everyone. What's the worst joke that you know?
Is it one that I have to tell?
No, you have to tell us now, but it doesn't have to be one you've told. It's just the worst joke you know.
That someone else tells? Oh, shit. Oh my god, I'm not sure I know. It's the worst joke I know.
Or it can be one you've told.
Oh, I've told many bad jokes. Fuck, that's a really hard question.
It doesn't seem like an easy question to me.
No, it probably is an easy question, but I don't watch a lot of other comedians. Oh, my dad's got one. I'll tell you this one.
Go for it.
Okay. So, he's hard-faced, isn't he? You have to say who.
Who?
So I go, he's hard-faced, isn't he?
Who?
The man in the iron mask. Ha 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 ha.
My worst joke is better.
What is it? You mean it's better, isn't it? It's better.
As in it's worse.
Worse.
Right, you get. What can you buy at a car auction?
Car.
Lots.
It's so stupid, but quite funny.
Exactly.
So yours is better than mine.
It's better, isn't it? It's worse.
It's like a worse joke that's funny.
Yeah, it's an anti-joke. One of those things.
I wonder what our relationship's going to be like.
I don't know.
Do you think that'll be an anti-joke?
It might be. I hope it's
I
not.
think
I hope
it'll
it's not.
flourish.
I hope it's not a joke.
It's not for me. It's not.
Good. I'd like to take it seriously.
Oh, great. What time should we go for breakfast in the morning? I'm thinking like a nice healthy 12 when we get kicked out of the hotel that you're going to book for us.
All right. Well, I'm busy at 2, so I'm thinking 11:30, 12 sounds good to me.
11:30, fine. 11:30 till 2,
Brilliant.
and we'll fit in some foreplay.
Cracking.
What are you doing at 2?
2. I'm doing another one of these.
So, what, 20 minutes? I'll see you back at the hotel afterwards.
Exactly, we're sorted.
Oh, God, I love love.
Well, thank you for we were a vague conversation about comedy, Stephen, and I guess we'll see you at your show then.
Yeah, please stay.
And later.
Thanks
tonight.
for having me as well.
That's all right.
Oh my God, this is so romantic.